Yep, hi guys, back again. So in this video, just gonna be setting up our environment for the project. So I'm gonna try and be like pausing as much as I can and kind of like bite-sizing the videos. If I can make them at least 30 minutes max, I think that would be okay. Obviously, I don't want to give the wrong impression that this takes 10 minutes and a hell lot of Stack Overflow. So I'm not giving that wrong impression out there. I don't want nobody to think, this is easy or whatever. Kind of what, because, people make, yeah, people do this for jobs, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want to like disrespect the craft or anything. Um, okay, so obviously in the last video we've obviously gone through this, but you know what we're gonna do now? We're gonna set up a how do you set up a new data science project? So you know what I'm gonna do, yeah? Google, check this out. Driven data science cookie cutter. So this is what I always use all the time, and I'm just gonna click this because actually let me click this part here. So yeah, so basically this kind of goes through like how you would obviously structure a data science project. It kind of like has like a, a lot of it really has a lot of like let me see if I can just yeah. So you can actually see that it really has like a lot of folders and a lot of things and stuff like that. But the reason I like it is that it really just breaks down what everything is. You can see like docs, models, notebooks. I hate notebooks, but they're a really good place to start with, especially when right now as I'm just trying to like um work out a few things. I don't want to be like running Python scripts over and over again and stuff like that, but I will try and move swiftly to Python scripts as soon as possible, just because I prefer the scripts that rather than the Jupyter notebook. But we'll use both anyway. And then obviously the source scripts, they'll obviously be in here. So make data sets, so that this might be my ingestion script or something where I actually ingest the data in, and then obviously models, model predict, model train, and all of that stuff, and visualize or pies or all my visualizations will be in here. So I'm gonna try and make everything neat for you guys. And does it have unit testing here? I think somebody might have added unit testing in the proper one, but anyway, when I say the proper one, I mean like the GitHub version. So this I think this was written quite a long time ago. But you guys seen what I did to get to this page, so you can just Google search it and you get it. So let me go to the GitHub. So basically, this is actually a cookie cutter template. So all I have to do is just pip install cookie cutter, and then it's basically just gonna ask you a few parameters. You just enter them, and basically those parameters stop in your project and stuff like that. So oh yeah, so you can actually see. Let me see something. Okay, it doesn't look like anybody added unit testing in here, but it's okay. We might make a new repo when we're doing the modeling, but I don't know. I think we might keep this structure. I like this structure a bit better. Um, so let's get started. Okay, so we're here. Let me just double check what my double check which. Okay. Let's do new folders. Do Zanalytics. The science projects. So actually, to be honest, I don't know why. Why am I? Hmm. Okay. You know what? It's okay. Um. I think I should probably. Let me just see. Where is my? Where is my projects? GitHub, Zanalytics. Yep, right here. This is where we want it. So I think we should call it something. Zana house, Zana, Hana, house. What should we call this project? You know what? Naming something is really crazy. I think I'm gonna call it Zana Real Estate because I've always wanted like a real estate. Zana housing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think I'll be okay calling it that. And then what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna do that and copy path name, CD. I understand that you guys can't really see my screen that much. How do I zoom in? Sorry. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. I think that's good. There we go. Okay, maybe calm it down a little bit, you know. Okay, so zona housing, LS. Obviously, there's nothing inside here. So, oh crap, I messed up. Okay, CD backpack, LS, and I can see zona housing there. Remove zona underscore housing. Yeah, how the hell do I remove it? Okay, you know what? It's all good. Just gotta remove it. So the reason I actually deleted it is because I kind of realized when I do the cookie cutter, it's actually going to create a folder. So I was actually going to have a folder inside a folder. So I was like, nope, I'm going to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do cookie cutter. Actually, we should already have these instructions. Okay, let me just do that. Oh, okay, I think this is better for me to leave it like this. And let me do this. I already have cookie cutter anyway. Copy cookie cutter and then paste that and then do that and then it will say is it okay, re-download this, yes. Project name Zana housing, obviously. Repo name Zana housing. Author name Zanalytics. Description, this is house price paid data analysis. Price paid data analysis. Price paid data analysis. Yeah, something like that. We can always change it. I've just always heard people talk about the MIT license, so I'm just putting on that. S3 bucket. I don't have an S3 bucket at the moment. AWS profile. I don't think I've configured my laptop yet. Python 3, obviously. And yeah, we are in, people. So CD Zana house underscore housing. There we go, ls, and then check what we see now. Actually, let me not do that for some people. It might be too confusing to me to do that. So you guys can actually see that I've now got like that folder structure in here, and here's I think the fun part is if I open this, you guys will see something. Why is it opening in RStudio? I don't want to open in RStudio. Close that. Move that, please, and open with Visual Studio. Okay, yeah, just open it. You can actually see that it's written my my name on my project there. It's written Zana housing there, but then that's because the cookie cutter kind of embeds those variables inside the folder. So it's like a JSON format type of thing. So it's really cool if and useful for you guys if you ever need to use that. Close that. And so yeah, so you guys can actually see. So one thing that I'm actually gonna do is I am going to let's see, I'm already in this folder here. So what I actually want to do is I want to create a virtual environment. So I usually have my virtual environment cheat sheet over here. So basically a virtual environment is where like your packages kind of live, and so it's like for each project you should always have a virtual environment just so that you don't have any packages that clash, and also so that your requirements, you can also update your requirements to txt using pip freeze, and then you can obviously make your work a bit reproducible when you pass it on to somebody else. So always make that basically. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to do Python vn, and obviously I'm going to name it vn as well. Python 3. Yep, there we go. So now let me see something. ls. Yeah, so you guys can actually see our vn folder is actually created there. So all we do is to basically use our virtual environment, what we do is source, and then obviously vn, and then /bin, and if you're on Windows, I think it's scripts or something. So it's like a script with like a capital S where the bin is, and then activate. There we go. So you can actually see that little bracket there tells me that I'm inside my virtual environment. But what I actually want to do is that I want to be able to use this I want to be able to use this while I'm in my Jupyter notebooks, and that's like a few extra steps for that. So just 2 more commands for that. So it's pip install -- user ipython kernel like that. Oh. So yeah, so like these are like the kind of things that you should really like kind of, I usually like just have like my notebook. I always write it down every time I try and do it, but I usually have my notebook that usually has like these little like sort of things, just because sometimes I remember how to do it, but one of the things, like if I do this, if you like, let's say you just forget like that little -- user in the middle, like you kind of know what you have to do, but sometimes you don't have to remember everything off the top of your head. Oh, my bad, my bad. Yeah, okay, so here's the thing. Jupyter notebook. My bad. I was supposed to install Jupyter Notebook in the first place. I like literally I just remembered that while I was searching Stack Overflow, like, oh yeah, I've done this. I actually, you know what? I think I have instructions on this somewhere. Notebook. Let's see. Yeah, look what I found. My notebook with exactly the instructions that I should actually run. Pip 3 install pandas. Yeah, pip 3 install pandas, so you might as well install everything now. Oh yeah, the reason that I wouldn't want to call my environment, my virtual environment, like anything else, because usually people call it env or vn, um, just so that if somebody else ever like got my stuff, they at least know what to do. So let me just upgrade pip anyway. Um, I'm keep forgetting this. Okay, and pip 3 install. I think I've already done this, but guys, just assume from the time that I pip install pan Jupyter notebooks, just like you can actually just start from there. Do you know what I mean? I'm just gonna do it as if I'm doing it again, just so that you know, you if somebody's following me, they can at least just follow it step by step. Python what the hell? Okay. There we go. Now, so now you can do Jupyter kernel spec list. There we go. Now you got Python 3 and VM. You can also do like other stuff, like you can also install R and stuff like that. But let's stop doing that. You know what I mean? So now you can just do Jupyter Notebook. Oh, yeah. Actually, I kind of want to do it here. Yeah, I kind of want to do it here. So yeah, guys, so this is me all set up now. Took 20 minutes, but obviously it's gonna cut the video down to the relevant parts. You can tell that obviously we created this. Actually, we're not finished. Oh crap, we're not finished. So what I actually want to do is let's set up our repository. So if you don't have GitHub, please learn how to like please learn GitHub. There's like so many links on YouTube and everything, so just use that, because I don't think I have time to like show or anything like that. So yeah. So yeah. Okay, so what I'm gonna do with GitHub is I'm just gonna go to my GitHub in it. Yeah, so you can tell that I've only got like literally like one thing. Just gonna click repositories. I've obviously got Zanalytics.io, and I've got that, but that's a private repo. So yeah, and just gonna do new repo, repository name, Zana housing. this is the repository for the price paid data machine learning project. I should read. Let me just try and use this. I don't like using capitals in the middle, but yeah, okay. Obviously not not public, private. Not private, but public. Skip this step if you're initializing anyway. Yeah, yeah. Let's just say we're initializing. So the good thing about GitHub is that it's gonna give you this. It's gonna say like push an existing repo to the command line, which is something that I actually want to do. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna come here. Actually, I'm gonna come here instead, and I'm gonna do open a new terminal window, right? Actually, let's just close that one down, and then we have our fresh one. And what we want is obviously we want the path name. See that. So yeah, so we got everything now. Let me just try and do that. Yeah. Okay, cool. Is this a Git repo? Yep, not a Git repository. So basically what we need to do is we need to make it a Git repo, which is Git init, which means Git initialized. So it's initialized a Git repo now. So basically you can tell. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a git add dot and git commit -m initial commit. Let's do that. Yeah, and then git push origin master git push master. Oh, actually I don't have an origin. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Basically, to add the remote origin, copy that one line first. So copy that one line first. So you can copy all three. So you can just come here and copy the clipboard, and come here and right click and paste, and you can run all three. And please make sure that you have initialized and actually pushed to your master branch, because if you haven't done that, it will assume that nothing's there. So it will basically say like, oh, you got nothing basically. Let's just do ls. Oh, it's not called master anymore. It's called main. Huh? What? GitHub changed master to main. What's that about? GitHub to replace master with main starting from next month. Why? Okay, starting from next month, all new sources will be named main instead of master as part of the company's. Oh, okay. 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 No, you know what? I'm all for it, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, obviously, I didn't know that, so it's not called master branch anymore. It's called the main branch. Hey, listen, if it's to obviously get the slavery terms out of the way, I'm 100% for that. Um, so yeah, so basically your main branch, if it's green, it obviously means that it's sort of like okay, fine. But you know what I'm actually gonna what I usually like to do is I think later on we what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna branch out of my main branch. Um, so to do that, you just do git checkout dash b and then dash b and then I'm gonna say data analysis um, because that will be our next part. So we'll actually do data analysis. So I'm just gonna do that. So I've actually switched to my data analysis branch. So as you guys are gonna see, we're actually if we go to we're actually got my Jupyter notebook right now. So if I go to my notebooks, you're not gonna see anything. So yeah, so that's our next part. I'm really excited now. Sorry, this took another 30 minutes, but I'm definitely gonna cut it down again. So yeah.